name is Fred Fleischner, a very, very close friend with Faye Tumbleson, who's been here for a few years. And before we found the park and called the park, we had lots of concerns about Faye. She was living alone. She had begun to fall. She did fall, hurt herself, had to go to rehab, and the doctor had recommended that we find some place for her to go after rehab so that she could be taken care of and have assistance instead of living by herself in the house. We trusted the park to alleviate these concerns after multiple visits, lots of conversation with the people who would actually be taking care of Faye, the director of nursing, marketing, Debbie, all the people that really kind of manage the park did a really good job of alleviating our concerns that she'd be well taken care of. Life is really, I think, good for Faye right now. And it's good for us because we know she's being well taken care of. You know, you can sleep well at night. Everybody sleeps well at night when you know that the care is excellent and that the food is so good, that the community is thriving and Faye is thriving in it. You know, one of the worst things that I think that as you watch people you love get older, you don't want them to be alone, especially if they're really social people. And Faye is a very social person, and to be alone wasn't healthy. And to be here, is home better? Home, I think you always think that home is better. But when you age and people that you love, your spouse, passes away and you become more lonely, your friends start passing away and you become more lonely, then you need to find a place that there is community and that there is this social aspect where people are social. And when you take that out of the equation, it again goes back to you don't thrive unless you thrive with other people. And I think life is just better when you know that they're in that type of environment. I've always felt that the park has been very competitive, price-wise. There are some places in the Tulsa area that are extremely expensive, in my humble opinion. But I think you don't have a lot of rooms here. It's single story, which is, from a safety aspect too, gives you a better feel. So I like the single story aspect. There's only 64 apartments. It's the difference between a private school and a big public school. You know, you get the attention that you need at the park, where the classes are smaller than going to a class of 200. We picked the park, I think, for so many reasons. When you do your due diligence and you take a look, you've got multi-story assisted living homes, and this is single story. The food was excellent. The turnover was low. The testimonials were high. Check, 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 A. When you go down the list of what is important, not just to you, but to the person that is going to be experiencing this and moving from their home into the park, you need that checklist of what is important to you. So we picked the park because they hit on all cylinders on the checklist.